Oh, oh, yeah. I didn't build it standing quiet in the back. I built it hard first, never turning back. Through the noise, through the doubt, through the fire and flame, I stayed true to the calling. I stayed the same. I speak the truth with compassion and care. Every story matters, every life's there. They try to shake me, try to break my ground, but love is louder than the hate they found. This is my ground, this is my voice. I stand in faith and I make my choice. I won't back down, I won't let go. God lit this path and I already know. I know the names, I know the pain. I welcome you home like you never left the frame. This isn't numbers, this is family. Mommy, you're on the legs, standing strong with me.
Gotta play our theme song. Sorry I'm late. No, I was out partying.
I'm 1,000 pieces.
A lot of good news today.
Standing tall, a voice in the chaos. I've lived it all. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, a friend in the night, holding a broken, still holding a light. Shells in my pocket, dreams in my hands, building something they don't understand. The crafter of hope from shattered days, finding my strength in a million ways. They don't see the tears fall down in the shower. They don't know the pain behind the power. They only see me when I'm shining bright, not the battles I fight every night. But still I rise through the fire they made, through the hate, through the words they threw in my face. I'm still here, I'm still strong. This is where I belong. Mommy ramblings in my name. I built this boy through the pain. Every rebel that stayed by my side. You're the reason I survive. Still I rise, still I stand, with a broken heart and steady hand. They try to tear me down piece by piece, like I don't deserve a moment of peace. Was it just cause I didn't fit their mold? So they threw their stones and turned so cold. There are things I'll never say out loud, the kind of pain that don't need a crowd, but I carry it deep where the silence lives, and still find a way to give and give. And I smile when I go live like I'm okay, but they don't see the price I pay. I'm missing you with every breath I take. My sweet boy, my heart's still brave, but still I rose for the fire they made. could ever say. You made a way, you made a way. And I've got dreams that won't let go. A foundation built, some love I know. For my son, for the words he played. I'll turn my loss into something that remains. Yeah, I rise, now I'm stronger than before. Every scar just opened up a door. I'm still here, hear me now. I won't break, I won't bow. I'll be rambling, loud and clear. This is my voice, this is my year. Every rhythm, every heart. You've been with me from the start. Still I rise, still I fight, turning darkness into light. I'm still your mom, and I'll build something beautiful from all this pain.
Can you hear me? So I had a pretty amazing day. I forgot to buy the lottery ticket, but I think the lottery is tomorrow, right? Wednesday, so we have to get it. Because it's just crazy. So I got some bits of amazing news today. So anyway, the first bit, we were swimming. So that was good that we were able to go swimming. And it was Ethan, Luke, and I. And then the boys jumped in, and then I swam way, way, way out there. And I'm way out, and there's my neighbors sitting on the dock. The other neighbors were just in, they went in, and they were on their dock, but the other neighbor, like, she's a little older, but her husband, who looks a lot like Jimmy, is where you'd think there could be, if I told you they were twins or something, you might believe it. He was teaching a grandson or something how to kayak, and he was going all the way to the other side. Now, it looked like it was going to storm on and off today, but I heard what I thought was thunder, and usually if I hear that and I'm in the water and I really think there's going to be an impending storm and I've got to swim that length, I will start swimming and be like, I'm going to die. I can get very dramatic because I think of all the times, like, I don't know how many times that I've ever heard that lightning has struck the lake and it's killed people, but we've been brought up that way. So Luke goes to me, Mom, that's thunder. And I go, you think that's thunder? And I look over there at that neighbor and she's just like, mm-hmm. And meanwhile, her husband's out there with it. So I'm like, I don't think that's thunder, Luke. About another 5 minutes and then a really big rumble. Mom, that's thunder. I said, yeah, it sounds like thunder now. But I really thought it sounded like, I'm like, no, it sounds like heat thunder. It's heat lightning, right? It's not heat thunder. So I'm like, doesn't look like it's going to rain or anything. So we get in and it wasn't that, I get in, I sat down and I was looking, I picked up my phone and that's when I got some really great messages. That was the first bit of good news, really good news. I started crying and Luke goes, Mom, are you crying? I said, yes, but it's not because I'm sad. It's because I'm really, he goes, because you're really happy? He goes, how do you cry really, really happy tears? Okay. And I said, I don't know. I said, he goes, well, when do you remember that? I said, I don't know. I remember like even watching like shows when I was a kid and he goes, and then Ethan's like, when it's real sad, like when somebody got killed in Planet of the Apes. I don't watch Planet of the Apes, so I don't know. And I said, no, that's sad. You cried because you're sad. I said, but, you know, it's when you're happy. And he's like, yeah, he couldn't think of it. So anyway, hi, 61. So anyway, we're really happy. Go up to the house, right? Now we go up to the house and then we're just about to go outside again and we're all at the same time, okay? looking through this big window that faces the lake road, right? And what Scooter? Is that Scooter? Hi, Scooter. So we're looking at this window that faces... Hi, Tammy. Tammy? I'm missing a lot of people. Hi, Tammy. Is it Tammy? Hi, Mr. Wu. Hi, Jane Grill. Hi. Hi, Scooter. Sorry, I got into the stories. And we all saw a flash of light, but it was scary because at that time there was no more thunder. And it was this flash of light, and I'm telling you, the lightning struck right in front of the house. And it's going to sound weird as like crazy. We all looked at each other, and Luke goes, I feel it in my heart. And I said, I feel it's in my... Oh, because after that came this tremendous... that like we all sat there for like a split second and said, what was that? And Ethan goes, I hope that didn't hit my truck. Right? And said, that was right here. Then this loud thunder came. And I said, I'm disoriented. And Luke said, I'm kind of discombobulated too. And then Ethan's like, yeah. I'm like, what the heck was that? I said, did we get struck or something? I said, because that news that I got earlier, I said, that's the kind of news that you never ever think is going to happen. And like somebody would tell you, hurry up, go buy a lottery ticket. You know, it's almost like you got struck by lightning. And I said, what if we just did get struck by lightning? And Luke's like, I feel it in my heart. Right? So I said, I feel it. It's in my ears. Like, I feel like go crazy. Anyway. So then Jimmy was down playing softball, and he rode his bike down there. So we said, hey, is the softball canceled? Because it's really bad. The lightning just about hit the house here. So he rode his bike up, and we took the truck to go down to see if he needed help, but he didn't. He was already up. He's like, go. So then we went home, and then we all said, I told Jimmy about the great news, and then I got a call from a good friend, and in a favorite state of mine. And then we had more good news, and then Ethan said, you want to go out to dinner? His girlfriend was going to come in, so then we all went. We had to drop my car off. My car needs the front. Oh my gosh. We just had the back brakes done, all new tires, the alignment. But the front rotors, I don't know what Jimmy was thinking. This is right before I went to South Carolina, right? The guy said, I think we need to do the front rotors and pads or something. And Jimmy goes, you think so? He goes, you're going to see it when you drive it. Well, boy, when I went out the other day, I said, this is undrivable. So we brought it in tonight. And then we went, his girlfriend met us, and then we went out to dinner, and then spent a lot of time. It was about, I don't know, it was 10 o'clock almost. Then I ran to the store real quick. Then we had to go to the bank. Then we went, where'd we go then? Then we came home. Then what did we do when we got home? Oh, then I was on the phone with another friend telling her all about everything that was happening. But, and I just got off the phone now. That's why I'm late. Sorry. What have you guys been doing today? I haven't looked at any internet. I've been out. I sent Scooter pictures. I was on a text. I sent a picture of the lake. This is where I am. To a couple of people, and that was it. So I haven't checked on any of the news or the going around. What happened? Let's see. I always want to say, was Nancy Guthrie found? Was she? It's like, no. I just know the answer. Um, what else is going on? The World Cup. When does USA play again? On Wednesday or something? I saw what was it? Paraguay? They won against Germany. Okay. Do I have superpowers now? I don't know. I might have special powers. Who knows? But I said I have to play the lottery because everybody says all that. And then Jimmy said, okay, we'll get a lottery ticket. But then we forgot. But tomorrow, I think, it's Wednesday. Is the right. And what does it say? What happened tonight? That means LeBron. Tonight, that means LeBron is leaving Los Angeles. What do you mean? Well, he's gone, isn't he? He's old man for that sport, isn't he? Isn't he 40 years old? He can't be playing that anymore. Isn't he retirement age? Isn't LeBron retired now, Mr. Wu? I know that's like your favorite. Is that he's like your favorite guy? Smoke and fire? Really? It's raining ash? Is it really high? We've had some like storms on and off after that. We had a lot of storms that came down. You're calling him an old man? No, but I even asked my daughter, hold on, because she said something like, LeBron James' mom is not playing anymore. He's retiring. And I said, well, how old is he? And she's like, he's like 4. No, it wasn't her. It was Ethan or Luke. And they said to me, well, he's like 40. Isn't he retiring? That's old for basketball, isn't it? You don't see him in the playoffs this year. I didn't see him. No, I didn't. No, but they told me he's leaving Los Angeles. We are packing our bags. You're packing your bags to follow him? You like him that much, huh? Where's he going? Where is he going? Please tell your daughter last year LeBron was 6th in the voting last year. In his 40s. Yeah, no. I think it might have been Ethan or Luke that told me that. I don't know. Well, when is the retirement age in basketball? Because that's hard on your body and everything, right? I mean, and then you've got those whippersnappers coming in there. 22. We don't know where he'll end up. It could be the Bay Area. Oh, but he's staying in California. So do you really have to follow him? Is that a little... What are you going to do when he retires? Oh, he's defying time? I hope he's not doing it the way that Mark McGuire or something was with the... Remember that guy? Everybody thought he was so great. I mean, he was on the juice and stuff, the steroids. He's 41 there. He's 41. How old was, what's his name? Michael Jordan when you started packing tonight? Because you like to go to the actual games and watch him play? It's not like that. It's not like what? Oh, like that? Oh, I know. Like the steroids? Like that Lance Armstrong, too. Everybody thought, oh, he was so great. And then he was... You know, it's hard because then so many people have had these records, but they're all on the steroids, right? No, is it? Wait a minute. Is it steroids that they're taking? Hold on. Is that? What are they taking? Steroids? Yeah, roid rage, right? Yeah. And he sucked. Time to pack up. Michael Jordan played in his 40s too. Really? How old is Michael Jordan now? He's got to be like 60 something, right? Okay, so we know about that. Now, let's see what's going on in the world. Okay. Alrighty, now let me go to see what's going on in the world, Scooter. Scooter, did you end up buying that glass? So, Carmelo. Oh, yeah, I knew I have something about Carmelo Anthony. Something about. Oh, did you hear about all these alligator attacks? They're like, any body of water in Florida is not safe. Okay, woman killed by alligator while swimming with her boyfriend and best friend. There's all kinds of alligator attacks. There was one in Mexico. It was horrendous. Guy was walking on the beach and with people, and is it an alligator or a crocodile? I think it's a crocodile. Came out and dragged him into the ocean. People were trying to get him free. They got him out, but he died. Then another woman, she was swimming in a river in Florida. Like, why? And she was attacked, and they got her like out of there, but it was really bad. See here, what else do we have? But I want to tell you about something with Carmelo and okay, so somebody is saying that the ransom notes are noise. The FBI just confirmed about Nancy Guthrie. Okay. And this is what I want to talk about Sarah Fields, because she posted something about something with Drew Anthony. And I just saw that as I was going on. Let me see what she says. Oh, here it is. Oh, and I saw the most disgusting, and I'm talking about disgusting, thing on YouTube that one of those channels that's saying Carmelo's innocent and everything, putting the Metcalf boys' photos up there. I don't even know how it can still be on YouTube, and the comments are deranged. I don't know what this is. The 12th Court of Appeals has ruled in my favor against Drew Anthony, the father of the convicted murderer. Let me see. Drew Anthony. What is going on with this? Is this for real? Drew Anthony appealed the trial court's decision. Hold on a moment. After the judge denied his attempt to have my lawsuit dismissed under the Texans Citizens Participation Act, he also sought attorney fees, court costs, and sanctions against me. Today, the Court of Appeals issued its opinion. We affirm That means the appellate court agreed with the trial court. Drew Anthony's appeal was denied. His attempt to have my lawsuit thrown out has failed. The case will now continue in the trial court. A lawsuit also names Tiffany Billions and Charleston White as defendants. Tiffany Billions, who has served as an advocate for the Anthony family, is scheduled to be deposed in July. Charleston White has already been held liable. Onward. Pretty good. Okay, so I'm sure they'll spin it that you didn't win, Sarah, because that's what they do. Let's see here. What is this? All right, let me go back to that's the only thing I wanted to look at with him right there. All right, let me go back to this. Missing teen Marley Kinney found dead after disappearing during a boat trip. Caroline Flack's brother is found hanged 6 years after she took her own life. See, I don't know who that is. Does anybody else in that same boat? Illinois woman goes through a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru calling her name. What? Florida condo collapse killing 98 people. Collins Avenue. Does that say Collins Avenue? Hold on a minute. I used to live down there part of the year. Collins Avenue, let me see. Oh, this happened a while ago. It says a 5-year-long investigation. The Champlain Tower South. 12-story building in Surfside, about 12 miles north of downtown Miami. But that's terrible. Venezuela. Wow, they are still having some miracles, though. They said a newborn baby was found wearing just a diaper. And I saw them pulling out, but there's thousands that are just so sad. All right, I'm trying to see. Terrified youth falls off. That, see, sometimes they're. Woman asked sister. Okay, let's look at this. A woman asked a sister to fix a leak in her sink. She stabbed her in the back with a 12-inch kitchen knife and then attacked their father. What? What did she stab her in the back when she bent over to look at the leak? Probably, right? A woman in Vermont. She referenced her brother's suspicious death. She probably killed the brother too. Before she stabbed her sister and her father in her father's home. Tamara Stone was 51. Has been charged with 2 counts of attempted second-degree murder and first-degree aggravated domestic assault, say the Vermont State Police. Well, they better check on the brother's death because it sounded like she probably did that too. Right? She appeared in court on Monday and pled not guilty. Police say that about 8:25 a.m. on Thursday, she was with her sister and father at her dad's mobile home on Triangle Court in Brandon, Vermont. That's in the western part of the state. And she asked her sister to fix a leak under the sink in the bathroom. And when her sister bent down, Stone stabbed her in the back. The sister recounted in the documents with her charges. She allegedly used a kitchen knife about 12 inches long. Police say that she then stabbed her father and got out of there. Both victims suffered serious injuries, with the father being taken by helicopter to a hospital in New Hampshire and the sister taken by ambulance to a local medical center. Their current conditions are unclear. I hope they're okay. Authorities say they searched for Stone for nearly 2 days until she returned to the Triangle Court home at about 6:05 a.m. on Saturday. Troopers arrived and arrested her. Stone's sister reportedly told investigators Stone had warned her, "Brian was first, you and Dad are next." This was seemingly a reference to Stone's brother, 46-year-old Brian Bailey, who was found dead from a gunshot wound at his home on May 24th, 2025. The Vermont State Police said at the time they were investigating his death as suspicious. The manner of death was listed as undetermined. Stone is being held in jail without bail. Investigators have not announced a suspected motive for the alleged attack on her sister and father. So, it would sound like she absolutely did that, right? Okay. That's a lot of... so much craziness. Mom of 2 and mail lady allegedly kidnapped and killed en route. Where is that? North Carolina? Yikes. Okay, let's look at this. Mother of 2 and a mail lady that says mail postal worker, right? Mail lady. Hard-working mail carrier and a mother of 2 who said her children made her life worth living was senselessly murdered on a job in rural North Carolina. Brandy Reynolds, she's a USPS mail carrier. She was allegedly kidnapped and murdered while working her route on Friday. And that's according to the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation. The tragedy took place just months after Brandy lost her husband, Brent, in a fatal car crash. So now these poor children have no parents. Unbelievable. Police claim the mother was restrained before she was killed, according to the warrant. The mom's lifeless body was discovered by deputies in Wilkes County when they responded to a request for law enforcement assistance at 304 Monteith Acres in Hayes. William Craig Durham was arrested in connection with the alleged murder and is accused of removing the victim from one place to another without the consent of the victim. The murder suspect appeared before a judge on Monday, where he was ordered held without bond. Officials have not said whether Brandy knew Durham, nor have they identified a possible motive. Online court records did not indicate whether Durham was represented by an attorney or if he entered a plea. Let's see. She was a beloved mother of 2 daughters, and she shared her photos on Facebook along with "The Reason I Get Up Every Morning. Love these babies" in a February post, sharing a photo with her 2 children. They are what makes life worth living. Brandy's husband, Brent, died in the car crash December 24th, Christmas Eve, 2025, While driving a Ram truck on Mathis Mill Road in Wilkes County, Brent crossed the center line, left the roadway, struck a tree, and overturned. He was pronounced dead at the scene, and North Carolina State Highway Patrol said he was not wearing a seatbelt. Brandy's mother, Kathy, posted a grief-stricken tribute to her late daughter on Facebook. She wrote, "I love you, baby girl. This has forever put a hole in my heart." Tributes flooded the comments, with many sharing love and prayers. "My heart is breaking for you. I can't get you and your family off my mind." Another one said, "I'm so sorry for your loss. Prayers for you and your family." The USPS Inspection Service confirmed the heartbreaking tragedy, saying, and I quote, "Brandy Reynolds was delivering mail on her route when the incident occurred. Our heartfelt sympathies go out to her family and coworkers. No further information can be provided at this time as the investigation is ongoing." That's terrible. I wonder if he was like a date or something that she rejected. I don't know. Okay. Okay, Florida police discover an 8-year-old riding a jet ski. That's news. Okay, Southern California. Dad killed in massive Venezuela earthquake when the hotel collapsed on him. Did you see this story? You probably have, from Michigan. I think you probably have. Maybe you haven't, but did that go over there? No. Oh, there it goes. A Michigan mother and father are facing murder and child abuse charges after their 7-year-old son, who weighed 255 pounds, passed away. Casper O'Brien died on November 4th, 2025, after emergency responders arrived at his family's Flint isn't, that's where they had that bad water, isn't it? Flint, Michigan township home. Paramedics had responded to a 911 call reporting the child was having a hard time breathing. And according to the Genesee County Prosecutor's Office, the boy was in severe distress and they was unable to move when help arrived. Autopsy report from the Genesee County Medical Examiner said that Casper died from dilated cardiomyopathy, the type of heart disease that causes the heart chambers to enlarge and weaken, making it difficult to pump blood effectively. Medical records show the condition is frequently linked to severe obesity, which is marked by a body mass index of 40 or higher. At the time of his death, Casper was 4 foot 2 inches and had a BMI of 71.7. According to growth charts, an average BMI for a boy his age is roughly 16. On June 23rd, court filings revealed the boy's parents, Damien and Jessica O'Brien, were charged with second-degree murder and 3 counts of second-degree child abuse. If they are convicted, both parents could face life in prison. They are currently being held at the Genesee County Jail, and they are scheduled to appear in court on July 2nd. One of the child abuse charges stems from the treatment of Casper's 5-year-old sister. Court documents state that when the police and medical personnel arrived last year, they found the young girl dirty and severely knotted hair and morbidly overweight. Law enforcement and CPS descriptions included in the medical examiner's report painted a picture of the family's living environment. The home was described as unkempt, with piles of trash throughout most of the residence. The report also noted that Casper did not like water, making bathing difficult, and that his diet consisted almost entirely of potato chips and French fries. Investigative records show Casper was not enrolled in school. His last visit to a primary care doctor was in 2024, and at that time he weighed just a little over 104 pounds and was diagnosed with an acute cough, throat congestion, and metabolic disease. Well, he had a metabolic disease. I wonder if it's one of these syndromes. Some of these syndromes, I forget which is the one, can cause severe obesity. What syndrome? Okay. While the doctor referred the family to a pediatric endocrinologist, the medical examiner's report noted the boy never saw the specialist. Attorneys representing the parents said that it is premature and too early to comment, noting they haven't even received the evidence in the discovery files. Well, the parents both look very overweight. What's the metabolic? Because the diet is not good, okay? I don't know why she took him out of school, why they didn't take him to the endocrinologist, but that's crazy, yeah. Crazy. Okay. Let me go over here. Where did we get? Oh, yeah, that. Oopsie. Lindsay Clancy, prosecutor, plays 911. Okay. Did they have another hearing? Let's see what happened there. Her trial starts in 20 days. Well, jury selection, right? Okay, so what did we get here? The judge is going to allow the jury to hear the 911 call. Okay. Yep, so that'll be admissible. So they're going to let the jury hear it. I want to get something. Let me look at this here. Let me put this graphic up so we know we're on a different case right now, because I want to just check in with Lindsay Clancy trial. Now, we said last time that supposedly her husband has moved on and is with someone else, apparently a doctor. According to, I think they're trying to keep it on the down low. So where was I? Over here, yeah. Lindsay Clancy. Let's just go over a little bit here. She was raised in Wallingford, Connecticut. She attended a rigorous accelerated nursing program at Massachusetts General Hospital. Then she worked as a labor and delivery nurse there for 9 years. She got married to Patrick Clancy in December of 2016. And then in December, a year later of 2017, she gave birth to Cora. Cora was born Christmas Eve. I know that because it's the same as Luke. September 2019, she had her second child, Dawson, and Callan was born in May of 2022, and they lived in Duxbury, Massachusetts. Let's see. And she is started to experience, according to her legal papers and stuff, postpartum anxiety following the birth of Cora and Dawson. And after Dawson's birth, she managed her symptoms. She started to remember that crazy exercise. It was like over the top, and she joined the MLM Beachbody thing. But then she had another baby, Callan, and the symptoms grew in severity. She had periods of hypomanic behavior. But this is all her saying this in her lawsuit. Prosecution pushes back on a lot of this, meaning that she had heightened energy and mood, and then experienced debilitating anxiety, insomnia, sleeping only 3 hours per night, and having exhaustion throughout the day. She says she heard voices and experienced suicidal ideation. She sought help from multiple mental health specialists, and but they never diagnosed her with anything more than generalized anxiety disorder. She even insisted she needed to be hospitalized in December of 2022, but she never received a more severe diagnosis. But she also told them she had to leave the hospital for her daughter's birthday party, remember, at the trampoline park. And she was prescribed all these medications, but I don't think she was being honest. She wasn't taking things. Then the dosages were being upped. We talked about it. It's just terrible. And then she told her husband, who had been working home, see, this is their house, to go pick up food. And she mapped out how long it would take. And then she asked him to stop off in a CVS and pick up a child's medication. And this was their house in Duxbury. And she jumped out of a 2-story window in the back. So you see how high that was. That was after an attempt to slash her wrists and her throat. Yeah. Patrick issued a statement saying he had forgiven her and that her passion taught him how to be a better father. That was just weeks after her arraignment. He said she's recently been portrayed largely by people who have never met her and never knew who the real Lindsay was. Our marriage was wonderful and diametrically grew stronger as her condition rapidly worsened. I took as much pride in being her husband as I did in being a father and felt persistently lucky to have her in my life. Her trial is set to begin Monday, July 20th at the Plymouth County Superior Court in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Final pretrial hearing will be on July 13th. The trial is expected to last 4 to 6 weeks total. The trial has already experienced 3 significant delays. It was supposed to begin in February of 2026, but both of Lindsay Clancy's defense attorneys and prosecutors requested more time because they had to prepare, and it was a discovery-intensive case. And remember, they filed lawsuits, both of them. I think it was January of 2026, which we went over in another live about this case. Okay, and on June 29th, it was confirmed that the jurors will be allowed to hear Patrick Clancy's 911 call made after discovering Lindsay outside the home the day of the alleged murders. The cries for help and the statement of Mr. Clancy also have significant probative evidentiary value in terms of proving deliberate premeditation, extreme atrocity or cruelty, and the state of mind of the defendant. Prosecutors claim However, the jury will receive a limiting instruction on how to legally consider the recording during the trial. So that they got that call in there. Okay, let's see what this is now. Anything else? I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. That looks like the news in that case. Tampa mom and 3 children dead. FBI determines that Nancy Guthrie ransom notes were fake. Well, let's see this, because Carolyn has said that for... How long has Carolyn said that? And hit a big... people going crazy at me, right? Like some cats in space and stuff. Yeah. And I said, and Jason, I don't know where you are. Remember, Jason? When you used to like us... I don't know that Jason doesn't like us. I just haven't seen Jason. I'm sure Jason still likes us. Let me put that there. So here's what the FBI said. Federal investigators determined that all 3 letters in relation to the kidnapping of Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie's mother were not authentic. This is what... Now we have to be a little bit skeptical because, okay, this is somebody anonymous from the FBI, and he's telling routers, okay? But come on. The official who spoke on the condition of anonymity in order to discuss details of an active investigation. Yeah, I have a hard time believing that any really up and up, worthwhile, and true FBI agent is going to put out information on a site like Routers. Come on. This is probably, I'm sorry, this is probably somebody that wants to report on it. I'm going to say it now. This, I think, and this is my opinion, that this is somebody that wants to report on it on YouTube or TikTok. So they call it in, and these publications, they're like Radar Online. You hear all these unconfirmed, a source close that doesn't want to tell you who he is. And then they'll put it out there, and then these people can act like it's the gospel. And I saw somebody, I believe an ex-detective or something, that I told you about that tweet, just said that. So why are they saying that if it's a... Come on. Come on. I find that is misleading. Anyway, this condition of anonymity in order to discuss the details, the FBI assessed the authenticity of 2 ransom notes reported in early February, just days after Nancy Guthrie vanished, and a 3rd, more recent ransom note that claimed to know the identities of the kidnappers. None of the ransom notes are believed to be genuine, the FBI source told the publication. A second law enforcement source familiar with the matters confirmed the FBI's assessment. Maybe that was the YouTube retired PD. That the ransom notes were not genuine. I'm sorry, guys. You're not going to take the New York, New Jersey out of me. I'm a skeptic. That is ridiculous. Nancy Guthrie, who's authority, even though I believe they are bogus, okay, that is just ridiculous. To believe that that's the FBI calling routers. Come on. The first two ransom notes were believed to have originated from the same sender. But yeah, well, Harvey said the third one was too. The first random note sent to TMZ demanded a sum of cryptocurrency in the millions. The second one suggested that Guthrie had died and did not demand payment for the return of her body. The anonymous source also said the FBI determined that the third note sent to TMZ last week that claimed to know the identities of Guthrie's abductors was not authentic, but they did not specify how that conclusion was drawn. Yeah, okay. Yep. Sure. Sure. And I heard, let me see, Savannah Guthrie or something is not going to, I don't know, I saw something about that just a second ago. Let's see if that's right. Was dismayed. Let me see what this is. Savannah Guthrie dismayed by today return speculation as new details emerge in her mother's case. Savannah Guthrie, what is this about? What are we talking about? It must be a slow news day. They're reporting on her return to the Today Show as if it happened. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Hold on a minute here. Oh, and Luigi Mangioni's trial has been pushed, has been continued. It's not going to be, he's got some trial coming up in September, but the other one is, let me tell you about that, okay? Luigi Mangione. Alrighty. He was also stuck in an elevator ahead of a hearing at a federal courthouse. But his federal trial will begin January 5th with opening statements scheduled for January 25th. It's expected to last 2 to 3 weeks. His federal court hearing Monday was unexpectedly delayed after he became trapped in an elevator with U.S. Marshals inside the Thurgood Marshall United States Courthouse in Lower Manhattan. More than 30 minutes late to the proceeding, he entered the courtroom in a tan prison uniform through a door normally reserved for the judge, an unusual arrival that drew immediate attention in the packed courtroom. Hold on, I have to get a Mangione image up here because we can't have Savannah on there when we're talking about. Doodly-doo. Okay. Come on there now. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see what we've got here now. On Monday's hearing, the judge focused on a central issue in the closely watched case: how to select an impartial jury amid extensive media coverage and public interest. He outlined an extensive jury screening process in which written questionnaires will be distributed to thousands of prospective jurors before in-person questioning begins. The questionnaires will focus on potential bias, while the in-person questioning will target biographical information like age, where they live, and what they do for a living. It's not clear exactly what questions will be included in the questionnaires. What was that one trial where they kept asking where people lived and they didn't want them in a certain area, and then one guy said something, but he was living somewhere, but then he moved. Remember that one? I forget what that was. But prosecutors had objected to a number of questions proposed by the defense, arguing that the inquiries into prospective jurors' religious practices, family details, and the views of health insurance industry were unnecessary and overly intrusive. Garnett, the judge, spoke of the goal of voir dire was to identify bias, not design a bespoke jury of your choosing, while emphasizing the need to balance fairness with juror privacy. The jury will consist of 12 jurors and 6 alternates. Mangione is being represented by Karen Friedman, Agnifilio, and her husband Mark, and Jacob Kaplan. The 2 counts of stalking carry a maximum sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole. Okay. He's having 2 trials. The state murder trial is scheduled to begin in September. That's the one that's beginning in September. The other one, like I just said, has been for January 25th for opening statements. Okay. So we're having a lineup, and if the Stampin' Up lady is still on for August, let's see how that goes. Oh gosh, can you hear me? Uh-oh, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I think I went on mute for a second. Hang on. Let me go back and make sure you can hear me. Oh gosh, can you hear me? Okay, you can. Good. Good. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying and who is coming here and who is... if you're going to monitor us, at least hit the likes. Somebody's monitoring us. Space. Oh, Space, might you miss him? Oh, do you miss him? See you all later. You're leaving the bee lady? She'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back when the day is new, and we'll have more things to do. We'll have things you'll want to talk about. So will I. You're going to read on the DNA. Under what? There's not really much to read, but okay. Let's see. Bee lady, very few are. If you were a drinking woman, you'd be an alcoholic. Which case was that you'd be an alcoholic on? Nancy Guthrie? Okay. right. I can't believe what time it is, but that's because I was so late in getting onto I have to show you something, Scooter. I have to show you something, Scooter. It's the cutest thing. It's the cutest thing. I got some happy mail. It is the cutest little thing. Hold on. Except, where the heck is your... Scooter, you're gonna freak out. Oh, you hear that thunder? Now we've got the thunder again. Look at this, Scooter. I don't know where her pacifier went. She's supposed to have one. Look at this little outfit, Scooter. Look at that, Scooter. Isn't that cute? That's a little hand knit outfit. Isn't that adorable, Scooter? Nosy? Who's nosy? Who's nosy? Do you hear that thunder? I should open the door and let you hear it. You put an ear up. Wow, this is a bad lag. Wow, listen to that. That's really very thundery. Very thundery. Thundery bundery. So, buttons on a shirt. I can't believe it's going to be July 4th. It's going to be July 4th. A lot different than last July 4th. We were preparing for trial, so that's different this year, right? Wow. We could just do an ASMR stream. I'm going to tell you something. Right before I went live, who didn't look happy? Well, I think Jen's behind. I think Jen is behind. Let me tell you something. Before I won. Yeah, yep. When did the winning judgment come out? I think it was August 8th. And our bench trial was July 7th. Yep. So, yeah. Well, What was I going to say? You love the sound of thunder? Then you're in the right place. Hey, Murder, did you watch that movie? Did you watch that movie, The Lost Daughter? Did you ever watch that time? Did you? Oh, but I just want to tell you, if I clip off, it's not because I don't like you guys. It's because the electricity went out. You love your Shark automatic vacuum. What? I love my Shark automatic vacuum. It's a lifesaver. Did you just get it? Wow. That was really close lightning. You guys didn't see it. Maybe you did. Did anybody see the lightning? Can you hear that? Can you hear it? You did watch it. I'd say we'd watch it tonight, but I'm worried that the electricity might flicker and then that would ruin everybody's movie time. That was your best birthday gift? Do you have any pets, Mr. Wu? Do you have a dog or a cat or a fish or a bird or a... Murder of Crows, do you have any pets? Wow. Wow. That's incredible. You had a cat for over 20 years, but no more. Do you mean you don't have one anymore, or you will never ever get one again? Oh, Ed Harris was in it. I haven't seen him in years. I like him. I have a cat. Okay, you heard that thunder. Okay, so we have two cat people. Jen, I know she has a dog. And Bee Lady I know has pets and she has bees. Scooter has cats now. What is Scooter's cat's name? That other one that they found a few years ago. What is that cat's name? The one that used to sit on her head and stuff. What is that cat's name? You had it 2 years. Oh, the vacuum? What is the cat's name? Oh, wait, is it like darn it? Something like Garnet. Garnet, darn it. I knew it had a darn it or a damn it. I thought it was Garnet. Garnet. Why was it called Garnet? Scooter, can you hear us? Why is the cat called Garnet? She never even said anything about the baby. I used to have dogs, but sadly they died. I rescued a cat. That's good. That's good. Oh my goodness. There's the lightning. Oh my gosh, it's like one of the, it really sounds like movie thunder, doesn't it? And now listen to the rain. Sounds like movie thunder. Is tomorrow Wednesday? Wednesday? Yes, it is. Jen, where did you see that? Oh, I thought you said Scooter. Listen. That sounds great, Murder. It sounds like movie thunder, doesn't it? It is pouring. I guess I don't have to worry about watering the plants. But that's good if we're going to get a heat. I always think of the things like outside. It doesn't scare you, Murder? You don't jump out of your skin sometimes? Wow. Uh-oh. Oh no. You love that sound? Oh my gosh, it is really, really raining. It never rains in California, right? It pours though. Man, it pours. I talked to Evie last night. She was coming in the live, and I don't know where she is. Wow, that's crazy. You know, I don't think dogs are as afraid of thunder and lightning as they used to be when I was a kid. We had a dog that knew it forever and was under the bed, and we're like, "Where's Spotty? Where's Spotty?" And we're like, "Oh my gosh, she's under the bed. It would be Sunny." Be like, "Oh my gosh, she could tell a thunderstorm." She had like anxiety, like kind of. She always thought if we went out in the boat and nobody was in the house, she would swim out to the boat. Oh, it's so crazy. Couldn't believe this beagle. She was in the Delaware Canoe Regatta, and she survived even when the canoe turned over with my brother and his friend in the Delaware River. So crazy. The dog was just such a great dog. But yeah, so devoted to Spotty. When I was little, I used to go on the playing field when we had a thunderstorm. On the playing field with lightning? What did you have? A death wish? You met your sister's rescue cat this past weekend. It's an orange tabby. It's a male, right? All male, all orange cats are male, right? Aren't they? So cute. It has no eyes though, but it uses its senses. Oh, that's cute. And looks at us. So cute. Named, what is it named? Pepita? Is that what you said? You wrote? Oh my gosh, it's July now. It's freaking July. I don't like this. I just hope you know that. We were talking to Luke about it, how fast time goes, and he goes like, when you get older, time goes faster. He goes, though the school years are flying by for me, though, as I get older. And then I can't believe, because Jimmy was saying that right now half the year is gone. And then we're like, Luke said it feels like it just turned 2026, and now half the year is gone. Time is going too fast. Rain down on you? Yeah. Time is flying too fast. It's got to slow it down. Slow down, especially in the summer. Slow it down. It's crazy. The month of June is it just went. There was my birthday month. See? And I have the tiara here too. See? I wear it all day. I wear it all day. She wears it all day. I take it off for the live. So you're not having any rain? I just can't believe. And I just know it. As fast as June went, July is going to go just as fast. And then it's going to be August. And then September, October. Then we're going to be talking about Christmas. And come on, stop it. Your dog was when we first rescued her, but now she feels safe and it's okay. Yeah, I don't think it was anything. I think dogs were like, I don't know. I think it's so weird. Like, our dogs used to be scared to death of the vacuum cleaner. Scared to death of the vacuum cleaner growing up. Now, any of the dogs I've had now, they're not scared to death of the vacuum cleaner. I don't know. I think dogs have changed, but I will tell you something. Growing up, my dogs never liked toys. They weren't like this fetch kind of dogs. And then my bulldog liked toys and then didn't like them. And my Maltese and my Westie Zoe, they didn't care about toys. They really didn't. And I'd like, why does everybody talk about toys? And then when we got Desi, he played with toys sometimes, right? And then Lucy, and then Lulu and Jasper. But Jasper's my really only toy baby, and he likes to play fetch. He will catch, and he loves you to throw it to him, and he catches it. The other ones, they'll look at something, maybe they do something for a minute, but I don't know. I think, but like Roman loves toys. It's crazy. Your dogs were scared of thunder if they were in the house. They weren't scared if they were outside. That is weird. My dogs are not scared of it inside or outside. The time goes away. Then time goes away. Then time goes away. If it slows down, it goes away. But it goes too fast. It's ridiculous. It's way too fast. Psychological time. It's time for the word game. Okay. Time for the word game. It's getting late. Scooter, are you there? Are you there, Scooter? I went to pick... I have to go out on... Probably out on Thursday. I have to charge my watch too. Oh my goodness. Now I'm starting to yawn. I think the word cookies immediately, it's like I'm Pavlov's dog or something. Put it on and immediately start to yawn. Murder, take it away. That's not nice, Mr. Wu. I'm pretty good at this too. I impressed Murder the other night. Not nice. Not nice. That's how Gia says it. Not nice. Not nice. We all say it now. So bad. Reef. That always sounds like somebody has a speech impediment and is trying to say reef. Reef? How many reefs do you want? Do you like the reef with the yellow flowers or the reef with the pine cones? Every time I hear that word, that's all I think about. It's all I think about. Now I think the storm is over. As fast as it came, it went away. Yeah, reefs. Do you like those Do you like those reefs with the yellow ribbons or the pink ribbons? I can't help it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh boy. I thought I did fees a long time ago. What the freak? Oh, you got that too. I thought you were going to think I was special. Not nice. Not nice. Sorry. First day of July, guys. No, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at it. Stop it. You can't make me. Oh, traits? Ah, very good. Who got that? Hi? Or did... Oh, Murder got it. Murder got it and then hi. Exactly. Exactly, Mr. Wu? Stir it up. Stir it up, Ramblers. Stir it up. It's time to stir it up. Remember, we're going to have that. It's time to stir it up. It's time to stir it up, Ramblers. Oh, right. Trait. Very good, guys. Very good. Landlord. Very good, guys. Where's my blinger guy? Where is my, Daisy Dukes. Dookie. Where's my Dookie? Dookie. What, you forgot about bling? Not nice. Absolutely not nice, Dookie. And Zigzag. Not nice. Lewis. Aldor. Jet Set. What happened to Anne? Anne was, which maybe she's on vacation. She didn't say she was going on vacation though. Anne, where are you? She just became a member and everything. Where'd she go? Hope you're okay, Anne. Dookie, I know. Terry left Mr. Wu because she didn't understand I was doing a reaction to that woman, what the heck, that scooter watch that I watched for the first time, and great because it was that Pat lady or something, and I was just going over what she was saying about YouTube live streamers. And of course, you know, when I'm going over something and I'm looking at notes and everything, I'm not looking at the chat. And she freaked out because she thought I was saying something about this live streamer that's been sitting in front of Nancy Guthrie's house. And she got so angry about it and told me that she couldn't believe that I was talking about him. And then I think a couple people tried to explain and tell her not to leave because she told Scooter and I that we were her bestie and everything. And then she just left us flat because she didn't understand. And that's what I don't understand. And I talk about this. I see some other creators that are so mean and so freaking nasty to their chat. I've seen them be so nasty to moderators that the moderators are like, first they're getting a little bit offended, and then the creator doubles down and gets even more upset, and then the moderator starts apologizing. I think it's a case, I do think men get away with it more than women, but I have seen women creators do that. But in my case, somebody freaking misunderstands what's going on, and that's it. That's not the first time something like that has happened. It's like, oh, how much am I your bestie if you just left me like that? Then you must just throw that name around for anybody. Right? Murder said Terry left. She thought that Carolyn was attacking someone she watched. Yeah. It was crazy. It was so crazy. I was like, come on. I'm telling you with this, I can't even think, what is that lady's Pat's name? I don't understand it. So crazy. Nodal murder? Yeah, Mr. Wu, she left Scooter and I. We were both her besties. I was her first bestie. Scooter was her second bestie. Scooter was in the chat telling her, wait a minute, Terry, you're misunderstanding this. You're misunderstanding this. Carolyn isn't saying that. Don't leave, Terry. Don't leave. And she left. Darn. Terry is watching right now. Can we talk? Yeah, Terry. And I know, and I sat there and I was like so upset, right? You know, Murder knows how upset I was when I got back in the chat and I saw that she had left. I was like, oh my gosh, Terry, you've got it all wrong. I was reviewing this lady. I told you this. And I I begged her to come back and everything, and nope. That's what I don't understand. But I've seen people, it's like crazy. The other day I saw somebody, literally, the person in the chat said the same thing the creator did, just kind of like the way Murder would, right? So I think that's a good thing. Okay, the person's putting in the chat for people. Well, this creator lost his mind because he was like, I already said that. Good going, right? To like the moderator. And then the moderator's like, sorry, I was a little behind. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm thinking like, what the heck? And then even then, didn't say, oh, it's okay. No, like double downs on it. And these people are like, I said I'm sorry. It's crazy. I don't know, Mr. Wu. It happened about a month ago already. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And meanwhile, these other people in these other chats, one of the moderators even ran off for like, I don't know, a few minutes and then came crawling right back. I don't know. So, do some people like to be treated like, I don't know. But here, if anybody gets a little slight, they think a perceived slight, not even a real one, they're gone. But I mean, we have a very loyal base. I mean, it's like don't go chasing waterfalls. I do chase waterfalls, and I found it very rewarding. But I'm going to stop chasing after people that don't value me. I mean, yes, I will in the beginning and say, hey, you misunderstood this because I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. But I'm tired of walking on eggshells because it's always the people that you do that with that end up hurting you anyway. Okay, I mean, like many times something like this has happened, and then like say somebody comes back and then you're still walking on eggshells. Carolyn, that's how you talk to me. Ha ha ha, yeah. Clip that. I know, just kidding. They'll clip that. But yeah, I don't know. It's sad. But it is right. We've got to stop, with people that don't care about us. If people could leave us so easily. Yeah, and then I'll always think, okay, well, maybe it's a misunderstanding. Okay, let me try to do this. But then, how long can you go on that and just... That's right, Carolyn. The ones who say they love you end up hurting you. Right, Murder. And the ones that love bomb the crap out of you are usually the ones that get here and they tell you like this is their favorite channel and oh my gosh, I found my tribe, and it's like, okay, and you're like happy and then, oh yeah, I found my tribe. This is it. I love this channel. Blah, 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 blah. And then they need to get a grip. Yeah. I don't know. It's true, though. I mean, it really is. That's right. I've watched them come and go. Maybe they weren't getting enough attention. Maybe, Murder. Maybe. I don't know. I know. I thought she did too. She said I was her bestie and Scooter was her second bestie. But she left both of us flat in one night, Mr. Wu. She left us in one night. Bada bing, bada boom. What do we have there? Lauren? Nod. Or that's okay. That's okay. If somebody doesn't appreciate us, and that's it. That's their loss. It's their loss. The odds are good, but the goods are odd. Okay, let's see. Dad, I got, yeah, Dad. Nor, okay. Not a big, yeah, they're a loss. No, I don't think so. I think no, she's with the streamers in front of Nancy Guthrie's house. Yeah, she's with the Guthrie streamers, and she thinks I called them out. She thinks what Pat said was me. I was saying what Pat said. What is her name? Why can't I think of this woman's name? Profiling Pat, androgynous Pat. No, it was a profiler Pat. What is her name? Pat, Scooter. It's all Scooter's fault. She told me to go watch this lady. Pat, what is her name? And look at the trouble she got me in. Pat, profiling Pat. What the heck is her last name? Yeah, we could talk. We tried to talk it out. Ask Murder. Murder, didn't I try to talk it out that night? We begged her. Terry, how could you leave me? You said you were my bestie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. They watch the Guthrie case every freaking day. It's like watching paint dry. I'm sorry, it is. It's like watching paint dry. What are you watching? There's nothing happening. We asked her to stay. Yeah, Murder knows. They were asking her in the chat before I even saw it. She just packed her bags and was gone. She packed her bags. Gone. She's with LeBron. Hey, look, I'm rhyming. She packed her bags and was gone with LeBron. Terry. Okay, what is this one now? Pat Brown. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Murder. I couldn't think of her last name. Yeah. It's all Pat's fault. It's all Pat's fault. I thought she'd come around in a couple of days and realize, hey, I miss those guys. My besties, my friends. But not so much. Not so much. Dolan. No, I think I tried that. Yeah. I don't know how people can watch that every single day. I just don't know it. It's like the same thumbnail, the same headline. Breaking news, Nancy Guthrie. Breaking news. What breaking news? Today, it was such a deceptive thing. I saw it earlier. The heck was it? Or was it yesterday? I think maybe it was yesterday because today I wasn't really on. So it probably might have been yesterday. But they said something totally crazy. And it was nothing. It was something, but it had nothing to do with Nancy Guthrie. And it was the same thumbnail. And it's like breaking news, like court, someone's accused or something. And it had nothing to do with her case. And I don't know. People like clickbait, I guess. We'll be here when she's ready. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. She's, I think she's, well, maybe she, you never know what she got till it's gone. I don't know. Okay. There's nothing new to talk about murder. But I just don't even know how you even get into that. Let's talk about theories about Nancy Guthrie. We'll talk about it for 3 hours. I'll get some people on. It's so crazy. What are you freaking talking about? Everything has been talked to death on that case. Radon? That's it. I don't know. People, you can learn a lot about people on YouTube. You really can. You can learn a lot about people on YouTube. There's a lot of personality types. There's a lot of mental illness. There's a lot of attention seeking. There's a lot of just bullies, harassers. It's crazy. Defeated? Don't be defeated. Don't be defeated. Deed? Yes, I got deed in there. I got deed. And death. That reminded me of the happiness game, Fate. The chat was making fun of her friend. The chat was making fun of her friend. Her friend was acting a fool the whole time. Seen the one guy even visited Vegas. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's just clickbait for views and money. I know, but why? I mean, don't they get pissed? Like, I don't know. Acting a fool. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I think in the one guy's case, people felt like sorry for him or something. I don't know. It was a guy. But I think people felt sorry for him and like maybe motherly to him, and I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Matt Winnicott. How are you? Very good, Matt Winnicott. Trying to help the guy friend out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I got you, murder. Heart Made Wise was here last night. Heart Made Wise was here last night. Don't you remember, Jen? Remember when we were gonna watch a movie and you said you were tired and Hart was here? You don't remember? Doodly doo. Dated. Very good. Thank you for helping us. And hi, and murder, and everybody. We could try this one. I don't know we're going to finish this whole thing. We'll see. This is a hard one, it says. What do you got? Mecca. You have to go get ready. Going to visit a really old church today. Have fun. Have fun, murder. Murder's handing the puzzle over to me. Okay. I've been working the puzzle. Mecca. There's only one C. Academia. Very good, murder. I tried maced. Okay, let's see here. What's on me? The puzzle? Aid, Matt, what do you call it? I don't know. I'm losing it. I tell you, I put this on and this puts me to bed, to sleep. Can you imagine if it put me to bed? Very good, Matt. What did you say in your comment? Hi. East. East is the place for the magic hardware place. I think I tried East. See, it's an extra word. Coffee time, yeah. Taster's choice. Um, I'm looking up if I missed anything. Getting so hot right now. Oh my gosh. Folgers. Acme. Very good. Who said that? Matt? I know it puts those things in it. Where's AA Ron? Where's AA Ron when you need him? Come on. Acid? Yeah, oh, acid, yeah. Dace is a place for the happy hardware place. Dace. Amid. You got it too, murder. I can't do it anymore. I'm tired. Okay, I've got to go to bed. But we'll finish this tomorrow. I love you guys. God bless. Prayers. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. Be good. Be kind. Be a good person. And thank you to the moderators. Thank you to everyone for hanging. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay well. Prayers for all that need.